Hey everybody, this is David here, aka Chessman, and I'm back to do another video. Um, I'm trying to get better at YouTube. I'm trying to get better at chess. I'm starting to get into poker, which is new. So what I've been trying to do is commit myself to make at least one video per day. I've been doing this since June 15th, 2026, and it's now June 29th, so it's like the 14th day. Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't, but I've been able to do it so far, thus far. So what I do in this video is I talk about stuff and or play chess. So if there's something to talk about, I generally talk. If there really isn't, I just stick to playing chess. I'm hoping you'll enjoy the conversations and you'll enjoy the chess. So I do, and I just want to let you know I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate you subscribing and watching as much as you can. Even though I got to be honest, I'm not that good at this yet. And I don't think I've found my niche yet. I don't think I've found, I know there's a place for me, but I just don't know what that is yet. I like to think I'm about strategy. So I think that's why I want to add poker because chess is a thing of mine, but really it's strategy. Strategy is my thing. So, and chess has a lot of strategy. So that's why I like chess. But poker has a lot of strategy too. So I think I'm going to like poker. I might add backgammon. I was thinking about Risk, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, it depends if I get bored. If I get bored, it makes me want to do more things. So it just depends what I can juggle and what when I'm bored. So that's my biggest motivator is when I'm bored. Um, to do something. So let's see. This is where I'm not sure what to talk about. But if you keep watching, again, like if I mean, I don't blame you if you don't, but hopefully you think there's a chance for me to succeed, and if you want me to succeed, please subscribe and watch as much of the video as you can. Those are the two things that help me. Um, like if you do like the video, please like and give a comment. But I think the videos are okay right now. Um, I think I've had some good videos. So if you want to check out some of my other videos, you can check out my playlist called Honest Conversations. I think there's some good ones in there. At least when I'm talking, there was some good things we were talking about. So um yeah. Um if you watched my last video, I ended up showing you my poker, the website I'm using called, in fact, I'll just show it to you. This is Club WPT. If you watch poker on TV, they mention this a lot. They say Club WPT, you get chances to win tournaments that will put you on TV and give you a chance to win the big bucks. So I've had this account for like a couple days now. I haven't played a single game of poker. I've done slots, but I've been waiting till I record to do poker. Um, so yeah, I've watched some games. I watched two or three of other people playing, and I've watched like two videos on tips on strategy. So when I play, hopefully I won't be totally in the dark. But I'm gonna try to have fun. I mean, I take everything I do seriously. I try not to be so seriously, but it's just in my nature, I think. So I gotta admit though, I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this website. And the thing is, the reason, and I really don't want to say because I don't want to put a damper on things, but the hype about Club WPT is that wow, you get a chance to, if you win the tournament, then you can be in a spot in a real tournament, which normally costs $10,000 to enter, but you could possibly win $1 million. If you win one of those seats, you could be in one of those tournaments. But I looked at the tournament. Like first of all, it costs an extra $100 a month in order to enter those tournaments. So I'm not that good at poker yet, so I did not do that. But when I look when I look at the tournament and I study it, like let me show you. Okay, it says Hold'em, and it says name 5 WPT seat guarantee. That means 5 seats are guaranteed. So the top 5 get a seat. But when I click on information, I click, okay, when I click here, it says 1.1 thousand dollars for WPT Prime Championship seats plus $500 Super Saturdays. So my issue I'm having with this is normally it costs $10,000 to enter one of those tournaments. So I don't understand why it's only 1.1 thousand. And the thing is, one time, like I've been watching poker for quite a while, the last year or two on TV, and one time there was a tournament where it was just people who won from Club WPT. They won a seat, and what the tournament was they played each other, and the winner got like $10,000. So I'm thinking this might be one of those tournaments that you're winning. You get to be on TV, sure, but I think you're only playing for like $10,000. I think it's $10,000 plus a seat in a real tournament where you could win $1 million, but it's not. I can't prove it, so I could be totally wrong. But I think that's why it's only 1.1 thousand. I don't think you're gonna get a seat from winning this, from winning one of these 5 seats. I don't think you're gonna be entered into a tournament where you could win $1 million. And that's kind of a downer because that's a huge hype. It's a huge hype. So this may not be the best website. Maybe it is the best website. I haven't checked out other websites yet. But it's probably a good website to practice, but it's just how do you go pro? And I was hoping that this would be the way. So, I mean, it's possible if you win this and then win the tournament that from which you enter, then maybe you get into a tournament where you can win $1 million. That might be the case. But yeah, so it's kind of a downer. But again, I don't know this for sure. I could be totally wrong. But so yeah. But that's to keep in mind. And so it costs, if you don't have these tournaments, these ones for with the championship seats up for grabs, it only costs about $40 per month to have the Club WPT to play. It costs about $40, a little under $40 a month. But if you want to have chances to win a Prime Championship seat, then that costs an extra $100 a month. So you're looking at $140 a month. So it may not seem like a big deal to some. It's a little bit too steep for me until I start making some money, or until I start winning some tournaments and showing that I can do it. So yeah. All right. Let's I just want to show you just if you've watched this long, I just want to have a little perk. Basically, if you go to casino, you can play all kinds of games, tables, video poker, jackpot, slots. And I'm just going to do one spin at the slot machine just to see if I win something. Basically, if you look down here, I have 5,100 chips. You start off with 5,000 chips every day. And if you go under, then it replenishes every day. And you can collect 500 extra bonus chips every 2 hours. So I'm going to just take one spin at the slot machine just because. So I'm going to show you how that works. I'm basically just giving you a little bit of a tour of the website, just in case you ever thought of doing this yourself. May not work. It usually works. Let me try again. This is the first time it didn't work. Maybe it's just too much for the computer. I don't know. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's a sign from God that I would lose. Maybe he doesn't want me to go below 5,000. Well, let's try this one. I haven't tried. This is the only Jackpot Shores have I tried. I haven't tried Vegas Nights. Let's see if this one works. Oh, this sucks. Dang it. It's not working. Alright, too bad for that. It's not working right now. Actually, I just want to show you one more thing. Basically, I just want to show you what it looks like if you're in a tournament. So if you go to a tournament, you click on information, click on tables, and you can actually go and observe. So I'm just going to do that. Hopefully that works. It's loading. So this is what it looks like. And we'll just watch one hand. Use Render is studying his cards right now, deciding to call or fold or raise. He folds. If you don't do anything for like 60 seconds or 30 seconds, you automatically fold. There, Rooster raises. Get her done calls. Now it's up to Stratman. Stratman 51. Sometimes I'm really entertained when I'm watching poker, especially since I watched a video about what hands you should play and what hands you shouldn't play. So hopefully that'll give me something to go on, some kind of strategy to try to play with. I just want to see one whole hand. So the pot is 270. I don't know if it's better for me to actually play or just commentate and just kind of say what I think they should do based on what I've learned. I wasn't really paying attention who was betting and calling. You got to really pay attention when you're playing this game. All right, he won with king high. Well, two jacks, sixes, and king kicker. All right, that's good enough for. I think that's good enough to introduce Club WPT. So let's get back to chess. All right. So otherwise than that, I'm trying to get good at playing chess and talking at the same time. Poker's I think is going to be easier because it's easier for me to explain what I'm doing, I think. Let's see. So question is, should I kick this queen? But if she backs up and then puts a couple rooks on this file, then this pawn is weak. So I probably shouldn't. This game looks like a draw, which isn't good because their rating is less than mine. I think I need to gain some space before they play a5. Oops. So today, what did I do? I watched Deadliest Catch and Storage Wars. I watched a little bit of poker, but I was watching it on Pluto, on Roku, Pluto, and it kept like blanking. This screen kept blanking out. It wasn't working, so I couldn't watch it. And I didn't watch any chess today. I ended up putting on Deadliest Catch, and then I put on Storage Wars. And I was just thinking about making a chess video and then maybe doing a poker tournament. I think I've been debating whether I'm gonna record my poker tournaments or just go live. I've never gone live yet on on YouTube, so I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I'm pretty confident I'll figure it out. I've only done Twitch for live streaming, but I really want to give Google a shot. I want to give YouTube a shot. Let's see. Why did they had nothing to do, so they improved the queen and they connected the rooks. Let's see, what can I do? I was worried that they would go knight to b6, but they did not. I think I'm going to go queen to e6, just in case he decides to take this bishop. I can take with the queen. I'm in trouble as long as that knight's there. So, yeah. Hopefully that knight can't really do any damage and just decides to trade for one of the bishops. Hopefully. I'm just going to take back. Trying to think if I've heard any good advice lately. Dream big. If people aren't doubting your dreams, then they're not big enough. I've heard that. So if they're not laughing at you, then it's not a big enough dream. And I'm having a problem with dreaming with my dreams because now I'm kind of worried about, like, it's not that as possible on Club WPT to make it big as I was hoping. I knew it would be a slim chance anyways, but it's even slimmer than I thought. Like, I mean, it's worth putting all the effort if there's a chance to make $1 million, I think. But for $10,000, that's not the same thing at all. Now, if I'm bored, I'll still do it. But Americans, I don't know how other countries work, but Americans, if the money's in it, we'll do it. So I don't know if that's why God doesn't want that. Maybe if the money's not in it, God will make me really good at the game. So it's about the game and not about the money. Maybe. Okay, I think I either need to take or I need to move my bishop because I need to castle. I don't want to help this bishop out, so I'm just gonna move my bishop. And if he takes, I'll take with the bishop. How long have I been recording? It's been 19 minutes. If you're still hanging in there, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. When I watch videos now, I always try to watch the whole thing because I know what it means to people. So, yeah. When it comes to tipping, though, if I go to a place, I try to tip well. I try to tip good enough. It's just I have a hard time with tipping, so I tend to just not go to places. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like with tipping, I'm greedy. Like I want to get my money's worth, but I just don't like that you tip at the end. If you could tip at the beginning, so the employee knows, hey, this is how much you're getting. Make sure you do a good job, then that'd be one thing. But by the time they get the tip, the service is over. So there's no chance for them to improve their service. But okay. My queen's being attacked. I need to move it. I think I just have to go here. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Take with the rook. Sheesh, almost dropped a piece. Wow. Talk about not paying attention. I'm so hyped on poker that I'm not paying attention. I have a brother who has a YouTube channel as well called Mr. Gloat. And he's asking my advice because he's only getting like two views per video. And I don't know what to tell him. I watched his video. I think it's okay. But I don't know what title you name things in order for people to click on your stuff. If I knew, I would do it. So, I don't know. He thinks I can figure it out, but I'm trying to come up with some good advice. He's my younger brother. I believe in God. I'm just like, you gotta wait till God gives you a good tip, a good something, like a good idea. Okay, I don't like this position. Somehow I've hung in there, but I don't like it. I think I barely made it though. I'm not sure. I'm gonna cheat and use the analysis. If I take, and she takes, moves the bishop. No, we can't move there. He moves the bishop. Then I'm in trouble. My knight's has no safe retreating square. Unless I defend the knight. But I just noticed, what if the bishop goes here? Attacks my rook. Then I'm in real trouble. I'd have to take, takes, and we have even material. Oh, he's up 2 points. I thought it would be even material. Can I defend? See if we defend. Takes. Nope, I lose. So I think I have to go for it. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Let's try it again. Takes. You take, then I take the bishop. That's good. So the obvious thing is to take the queen. I take the queen. If he takes the knight, then I can take the bishop. But if he moves this, let's see. Attack the bishop. Takes here. I think I have to go for that. I have to go for it. I don't have a choice. That's my only hope. Hopefully he doesn't play very well. That's what I got. I got no other choice. Hopefully he doesn't calculate. I think I gotta just develop the knight. And hopefully I can get rid of this knight. If you're still watching, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like poker as well and you can watch me play poker. If you watch some videos about poker, about strategy, then it's more interesting. I'll try to explain while I'm playing what I remember anyways. But there's having a strategy and then when it's actually time to play, how that strategy really plays out. Um, when I was watching the tournaments, the thing I found difficult is that the stakes keep getting higher and higher, and it's hard to readjust to the new stakes. Like the blinds, every time they go up, when they go up to like from like 10, 20 to like 100 and 200, you really have to readjust what a small bet is and what a big bet is. And I think that's really difficult. I'm not I'm not good at it yet. It's hard to tell if I'm ahead or behind. Like with the small blinds, with the lower blinds, I may be ahead, but if the bigger blinds all of a sudden show up, I might not be ahead anymore. Okay. I think I have to push the pawn. I think I need to take and just be happy that I'm doubling his pawns and just play with that advantage. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Otherwise, he's just, well, he can't move the knight. But I don't see anything else. It looks like a draw. I think I want to try to bring the knight up here. If it gets traded, then it'll help me double and triple up on this file. Or I need to push this pawn to gain some more space. I think I need to go with this. See how long I've been recording. I try to go for 30 minutes. It's been 29 and a half minutes. So, let's see. Let's make one more move. Anything else to talk about? Again, if you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Generally, if you can watch for 30 minutes, that's great. If you can watch for at least 10 minutes, that's good. 10 minutes and up, really. That really helps me out. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go here. Defend this pawn. And I think we'll let it go at that. So I thank you for watching. If you want these videos to be longer, let me know in the comments if you think they should be longer. I'm trying to juggle what I can. Right now, half an hour is something I can handle. Because I gotta have time to load the video and everything, and I want to do my poker videos now. So, trying to I don't know. I'm trying to see what I can do. But there was a time I was making like 5 videos a day, so if I can get back to that, that'd be great. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great one. Bye.